Good evening, otherworldlies. This is Juliana Angel, your Dark Mass Diva. Welcome to my show. Tonight we have the super moon. Yes, the sturgeon moon. I love super moons. This is the last one of the year. Please be forewarned, these super moons. I don't know how many of you believe in things like this, but the super moon is going to be a time of high running emotions. The super moon is going to be a time of renewal of spirit. The super moon is going to be a time, it's going to be an Aquarius moon. So I think everybody needs to keep an open mind. Alright? So there's going to be a time of great change in our lives tonight. You may feel kind of like an opening of your mind this evening. Alright? There's going to be, everyone keep an open mind, no matter what you're doing tonight, whether you're doing a big house cleanup, whether you're pondering some of your life decisions, or whatever you're doing with your life. Just keep an open mind, okay? It's because Aquarius, that's what it's all about. Aquarius is a big change. So we have the super moon. A super moon, if you don't know, is when the moon is a little bit closer to the earth. It's when we have a full moon and it's closer to the earth. So the moon is closer to the earth right now, and the full moons change the tides, so the waves are higher right now. Okay, if you're fishing, this is a good time to catch a lot of fish. All right, they're biting, they're getting closer to the surface, they're biting. We're going to catch a lot of fish right now, and the moon is big and bright. Okay. Animals are out, animals are doing their thing, people's emotions are running high. Alright, watch out tonight. Your babies are going to be conceived tonight. Watch out tonight, your babies are going to be born tonight. Okay, you guys need to watch out. New ideas are going to be hatched. All kinds of exciting things are going to happen tonight, because tonight is a super moon. And tonight I also have a show for you, so I'm really glad for everybody who's watching my show tonight. And my show tonight is about older women and younger men. Okay, so I'm going to be giving some advice tonight, and I'm going to be giving some painful truths about it, okay? So what I want to do is give everybody advice about it, and hopefully shed some light about the situation. Okay, so first of all, I'd like to talk about what to do and what not to do for the situation, okay? Now the thing about, when you're a guy and you like older women, the first thing you have to make sure to do is not tell her you like older women. And you're thinking, why not? Right? Because say like you're this guy and you prefer older women. Okay, you're thinking, well, why don't I just cut to the chase and be like, hey, I like older women. Because you're approaching this older lady and she's not looking at you, she's just doing whatever she's doing. She's sitting, she's reading the paper, she's looking at her phone, she's completely preoccupied. What? She's probably talking to her kids or something like that, right? Because she's an older lady. She has things on her mind. She's preoccupied because older women are busy. We're thinking about a lot of extra stuff. We are less carefree. I mean, we have a lot more stuff that we're worried about. Okay, we have more stuff going on in our lives than maybe a younger lady does. We have we have worrisome things going on. We are more distracted. Okay, our hormones are changing. We have more things going on. We probably have more kids. Okay, a lot of us are married because we're older. I mean, you don't know. We probably have more high-powered careers. So we probably have more to do. We have more on our minds. You don't know what's going on with this older lady, so you're trying to talk to her, and she's not trying to be rude, but she's not acknowledging you because she's more distracted. So if you go up and you're trying to talk to her, she's probably like not even aware of your presence. So if you go up and you're trying to chat her up, and then you're just like, hey, what's going on and everything, she's just looking at you like, what's with this dude? And you're like trying to ask her out and trying to chat her up, and you're just like, hey, I like older women. She's just like, this guy's a schmuck, like, what's wrong with him? All right. she thinks you're just another person out there just trying to get a piece of whatever she has, whether it's her money or you just want some kind of one night stand with her or something like that. And it's really not the right approach for so many reasons, but I'm going to explain why. Okay, and this is gonna hurt some feelings, but I really need to let you know, because I'm gonna give you the game here, okay? And I'm gonna explain the dynamic of how this works. Okay, and I'm gonna explain to you what's going through these ladies' minds when you talk to them and say things like that to them. Okay, because it's actually, when you say that, it's actually insulting, and I'll tell you why. Okay, women, even the really, really hot older ladies, don't like being reminded of their age. It doesn't matter if they look 100 times better than the younger ones. They still don't want to be called old or older. They really don't want you to remind them that you're like older than them. Okay. And it's really annoying also. Say like you're 18, 19 years old and she's like 24, 25, and you're like, I like older women. And she's just like, bro, I'm only a few years older than you. Okay. And it just makes you sound really, really super young. It makes you sound like you're 13 or something, okay? It's weird. So it makes you sound just really way too immature to be asking her out when you say stuff like that. I mean, you need to make sure that you sound old enough to really be having a level conversation with her. You don't want to say something that's going to make it sound like you really should be talking to her. You don't want to... the word is alienate. You don't want to alienate her, and say stuff like that. The thing is, when you're talking to somebody, you don't want to say anything that points out the differences between you and them. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, in any situation, you don't want to point out somebody's income that's different between you two, or their race. If you're a different race than somebody, you don't want to be like, I like white people or black people. You don't want to ever point that out. The same thing with your age. You don't want to say, I like older people or younger people. Like, you don't ever want to point that out. You don't want to point out that person's like different. You know what I mean? Because when you do that, you're making them self-conscious. And you're giving them a reason to turn you down, right? So you don't want to give them a reason to turn you down. What you want to do, okay, is flatter somebody when you're talking to them. You want to give them a reason to like you, right? Okay. And I'm going to tell you other reasons, because this was occurring to me, because I attract younger guys so much. And I'm going to tell you a little something about me. I'm with a younger guy, and I'll tell you another thing. I don't like younger guys. This is nothing against the guy I'm with. I'm with him because I like him as a person. I like him as a person, and I wrestled with this for such a long time, because I don't like being with younger guys, but I like him. He won me over because of him, as a person, as a human being. But I actually don't like younger guys. I was always into older guys. So the fact that I'm with a younger guy is not because he's a younger guy. Because I really didn't like being with younger guys. I didn't really believe in it. I'm one of those ladies that likes being with somebody older and established. Because I like being taken care of. So I really was used to being with these older guys, and I ended up falling in love with somebody considerably younger than myself. And, I feel like he's my twin flame. So this was something completely ironic, right? So the thing is, you can get somebody who doesn't usually like younger guys to actually like you if that person is meant to be with you. But you can't really stress the you're an older woman, I'm a younger guy thing, because they might just really not like younger guys. Okay? And when I met the man I'm with now, I was pretending to be a younger person because of the business I'm in. And I thought, okay, I'm just going to, talk to this guy and everything like that. and not tell them my age, because I don't like telling people my age, because when somebody thinks that you're older, what do they think? They think it's a come up. They do. So I don't tend to tell people. If I think whomever I'm talking to, I just say I'm the age that they are. So I was just pretending to be his age, because honestly, whomever I'm with, I appear to be the age that they are. And honestly, people mistake me for much younger than I really am. So, I mean, I still get carded for alcohol. And I can't believe it, but it still happens. I don't know how. But, you know, I'm a lot older than I'm taken for. But, I dated him a few times before he figured it out, that I was not the age I said I was. And I finally just came out and told him. Because I'm like, I like him. I'm going to stop being dishonest. And it's so funny because I'm not a liar. But I thought, if he knew my real age, I felt like he was going to take advantage of the situation. You know what I mean? Because people, younger guys going out with older women, they tend to see you in a different light. And that's another reason women don't like to go out with younger guys. Alright? Because they feel like younger guys are going to devalue us. They feel like, I'm going to try to put this as nicely as possible. We feel like we're going to be taken advantage of. We feel, particularly it seems like younger guys go out with older women because they feel like perhaps that we have money, or that we are easy to go to bed with, or just that we are some type of, how can I say this, some type of opportunity. We have things to offer that younger women don't. And a lot of younger guys will take advantage of older women. They maybe see us as sugar mamas, or some type of convenience, or, like I said, an opportunity, or something like that. And sometimes I do hide my age, because I really don't want men to see me as that. I want men to like me for me, and so I just don't tend to tell them my age. I just like them to get to know me, and then later I tell them how old I really am. But, you know, 3 years later, he knows how old I really am. And I'm confident he likes me for me. So it's okay that he knows my real age now, because we're engaged and everything. So, you know, full disclosure. So he knows now. But the reason, let's see, we don't like men to know our age because we think they're after our money. But the good thing is, I know he's not after my money because I don't have any. So he must, you know, he likes me for me. And the thing about younger men with older women, I know why they like to be with us, and I'm going to be like blunt and direct and honest about it. It's because we're better in bed. We are. We're at the age where we're very confident. We have all our skills because we've probably been married before, right? Most of us. If we haven't been married before, we've had a few lovers. We've probably had, okay, like younger women, maybe they've had like some escapades, but we've had some long-term relationships. I mean, I've been married before, so, and widowed. So I've had a couple of long-term relationships since then. So I'm experienced. I know what I'm doing and all that sort of thing. And I've also got a lot of life confidence. You know, I've lived a very full life. So I have a lot of confidence in my body. You know, I've had a lot of, you know, and I'm a former athlete and that sort of thing. So I've done a lot of, you know, just a lot of interesting things. So I have a lot of body confidence and that sort of thing. And, you know, I've also done some modeling and I've done different things. So I'm not, I don't lack confidence in my body. So I'm not, and I'm not, how can I say, I'm just not uncomfortable with myself. And the thing is, younger men know that older women just tend to be more sexually experienced. The younger ones may have been with more partners because maybe that's more of a younger generation thing. But the older ones may have just developed more confidence and may have done more, tried more, maybe have more skills, maybe have tried more things, maybe, have developed more creativity, that sort of thing. I don't know. I mean, I haven't had like a ton of partners or anything, but the people I was with, I've read a lot of books, that sort of thing. So, yeah, I'm confident in my abilities. I've never had one single complaint. So I don't, no man has ever said anything bad to me or about me. So, I don't have any worries in that department. And I think that that's a typical thing with older women. I think younger guys are pretty sure that they're not going to have a bad experience with us. So I think they know it's not going to be disappointing. And a lot of older women, like from my generation, a lot of us look better. It used to be a woman of my age, by the time she got to be my age, like a couple of decades ago, we all looked really busted. If you talked about a woman my age, like a couple of decades ago, by the time she got to be my age, she was just looking like busted and disgusted But women my age now, oh my gosh, we're holding it down. I mean, a lot of us, I don't know if it's just the beauty products are getting better, or healthcare is getting better, or I don't know what it is, but look at these Hollywood actresses in their 50s, okay, and 60s and 70s, and they look better than the younger ones. Seriously. The older ones, the older ladies, and they're having babies and everything. The Generation X, we look the best. I mean, I don't mean to like flex, but it's the truth. So I'm not, I see these younger women and I don't feel like jealous or insecure or anything like that. Like I'll go to the clubs and I'll see, these younger girls. I'm like, hey girl, you look cute and everything. Like, I like your outfit. And like, I don't feel like less than or anything like that. And every time I see like another pretty lady, I give her a compliment, and I don't feel really like, I don't ever feel insecure around other pretty women. You know what I mean? And I don't feel like, oh, I'm getting old and my time is over or anything like that. I just feel like I'm looking better all the time. And I look back at my older videos and my older pictures and I'm like, wow, I'm just getting like more gorgeous all the time. And I feel great. You know what I mean? So I don't feel bad about myself. I don't feel bad about getting older at all. I feel wonderful, like I feel great, so, and I don't feel like I need to put down anyone else. I mean, it sort of sounds like I did for a minute there, but you know what I mean? I just feel like these older ladies are really just, I don't know, I just feel like we're really doing it, we really look great now. And compared to the older ladies of before, just, a lot of them just like, no. I maybe we just didn't know how to take care of ourselves before, but now it's like these older ladies, look at the Hollywood stars, and and a lot of them I see now, like, wow. I mean, some of my friends' moms, they look amazing, these older ladies, right? And I just like see some of these people like, wow, I don't know what you're doing, but keep it up. You look great, and I feel great, and I just, I'm not insecure. I feel great. I like, I get up, I get dressed, put some makeup on. I do my own hair. I cut my own hair. I color my own hair. I really just, I like being myself. And I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm comfortable in my own skin. You know, and I appreciate the beauty of other women, and I compliment other women, and I really just urge you to do the same thing. And when it comes to guys, are you listening? Okay. When you see a beautiful woman, don't say, you look great for your age. Don't bring up age, bro. Don't ever bring up her age, ever. Please don't ever bring up her age. Just say, wow, you're really beautiful, and I just wanted to come over and talk to you. Okay, and don't say you look great for your age. Oh, just start talking to this lady if she's really pretty, okay? And older lady, okay? Don't ever say stuff like, because I know it's going to freak you out because he's a younger guy, okay? Because younger guys come up and holler at me all the time, and I'm just like, okay, this is so awkward. Because even before my fiance and I got together, younger guys are always hollering at me. And they still try to. They just always will, okay. They'll come up and try to talk to me, and I'll just be like, this guy's like 18 years old, are you serious? And they'll come up and don't say stuff like this, okay? Because it's just like so super rude. Don't be like, I'm old enough to be your mom. I'm old enough to be your grandma. Even if you are, okay? That's like so super rude. Okay, especially if he's approaching you like a gentleman. Alright, because it's just, and dudes, this is what happens. This is funny, okay? But this is, I swear, this is what happens. It's so the truth, okay? When you say, and I'm going to say this so you don't say it, okay? Even if you're, say like you're texting somebody or whatever, or you're saying it verbally. When someone says they don't want to go out with you or whatever because of the age thing, don't say, but I like older women. Don't say this, but I like older women. Don't say I prefer older women. Don't say I like older women. Or anything like that. Don't say anything older women. Don't say I like older women in any way, shape, or form. And you're just like, why is that so bad? Okay. Have you seen that movie, The Christmas Story? You know that little kid Ralphie, blonde hair and the glasses and the Red Ryder BB gun? You know him, right? Like, put your eye out. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. Remember when he was in line to see Santa Claus? Okay, there was this kid standing in front of him in line or in back of him in line, right? And remember the kid, how weird the kid was, and he's just kind of standing like this, and he had this hood on or something, and he was just like, and he kept looking at Ralphie going, I like Santa Claus. I like Christmas. Okay, that is totally what we're hearing. I like older women. I like Santa. Okay, that's kind of what we're hearing. I know that sounds like, and we're kind of getting the Ralphie vibe too. Like, oh boy, Red Ryder BB gun. I know you're thinking, wow, you're really a jerk for that. But I mean, that's kind of what we're hearing. And you know what else we're hearing? This is even worse. Beavis, I've seen the top of the mountain. I've seen it. I've seen her thingies. That's totally what we're hearing. Yes. Beavis and Butthead. Yes. So it's, I know that's like, you're thinking, wow, that's it? That's what's going through your mind. Yes. You're giving us that impression, and you're thinking, really, you get that just from hearing that and reading that? Yes. Yes. We're getting that. Or something like it. Yep. Think about it if it was reversed. And it was some guy going, but I like younger women. That's creepy, right? Okay, well, it's creepy when guys say they like older women. Same thing. Because I'm going to say something like really messed up. Okay, but women have to assume that men are just up to no good no matter what. And every reason they give us is a lie. And everything out of your mouth is a lie until we prove it's not. Okay, and you got to remember, older women have been lied to more than younger women. Because we're older. Right? So we've heard more lies. And we've discovered more lies. Right? So we're more what? We're jaded because we're older. And we're probably what? We're smarter because we're older. And we're more cynical. We're older. Okay. So I know as an older person, I have to be like, I have to try to be a little nicer. Just because I have to try to explain things in a nice way. And it's sort of hard because people say things that I just think are so insensitive and just don't sound right. And I'm like, okay, now I have to explain to this person what they said and why it sounded so bad. You know, and like, so hopefully I did that just now. But there's the stereotype, okay, guys, that a dude, and this is like not always the case, okay, but that a dude is kind of like, gets with this older woman, and she's kind of desperate, okay, and she's kind of busted looking, and she's kind of like lonely, you know, maybe she's kind of like hasn't been with a man in a while, and she's got like way too many cats. Okay, you know, like way too many cats, you know, like cat lady, you know, way too many cats. And so he drives her car around all day while she's at work, and he lets her, you know, she lets him lay up in her house and drive her car around while she's at work, and he needs to borrow her car and run errands and stuff like that. And while she's at work, okay, because, you know, he won't take care of her or anything, he drives around and picks up younger chicks and kind of takes advantage of her, right? So we all know that stereotype, right, guys? So he kind of uses her, right? And she's kind of desperate and lonely and kind of finances things, and she's like a real pick-me-sha, right? She's kind of a sugar mama. Okay. Now, thing is, just so you guys know, I don't pay for things. I don't have a car. Just so you know. So, I'm not a sugar mama. A woman's worth is really, the man is supposed to put in financially, and the woman is really supposed to, her worth is just being there. She's not supposed to bring things to the table, okay? And I know I've said this before, and, you know, the woman's worth is just being there. Alright, and, the thing is, the prettier you are, the more he's going to value you. So, if he's liking you as an older woman, you need to be as pretty as you possibly can be. Okay? So, younger guy, if you're approaching an older woman, you need to tell her how pretty she is. Because if you're like, I like older women, and all that kind of stuff, it's really, you need to tell her how pretty she is and that sort of thing. Because if you're this older lady and this guy is like, how he likes older women and stuff, the thing is, he's really targeting you because he thinks you have things, and he thinks he's going to have a good time in bed with you. Well, you know he is going to have a good time in bed with you because you're an older woman. Duh. Right? We are all better in bed. Even us that are ugly, we're all better in bed because we're older. Duh. Okay. But if you're an older lady and some younger guy's hollering at you, make sure you're a beautiful older lady that looks better than the younger girls, okay? Or else he's probably using you. I'm just saying. It's just the truth, okay? So you need to make sure that you're not a placeholder or anything like that. And younger guy, don't say you like older women, because we hear Ralphie, we hear the kid in line with Ralphie, we hear Beavis, and we hear Butthead. That's all we hear, and we hear a guy who wants to drive our car around and pick up younger chicks and lay on our couch and play video games. You want us to buy you sneakers. That's kind of what we hear. We it's creepy, you know. Like that's kind of what's going on there, and it's like, and we kind of feel like all our friends are laughing at us behind our back. Like, can't you find a guy your age? And I'm going to tell you another thing, and it's super mean. It really is. We aren't flattered that you're hitting on us. It's true. Because intelligent women are not sexually driven. I'll say that again. Intelligent women are not sexually driven. Intelligent women are money driven. Intelligent women want to be taken care of. Intelligent women are chasing the paper. Intelligent women are after the bag. Intelligent women are looking for ways to take a little bit of money and making it into a lot of money. Intelligent women believe in men taking care of them. Intelligent women are just looking for ways to stack their dough and looking for ways for men to worship us. Because men are supposed to be worshiping us. We're goddesses. Not driving our cars around looking for ways to upgrade. Because we are the ultimate upgrade. So, guys, if you're intelligent, don't be like, I like older women. Don't be Beavis or Butthead or Ralphie or any of them. Guys, please, 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 please. Okay. Because, you know, it's most older women feel like you're going to cheat on us with younger women, because the odds of that happening are pretty high. And younger guys do tend to act stupid and say stupid things all the time. Now, let's just face it, guys do tend to act stupid and say stupid things all the time anyway. So you need, if you're a younger guy trying to holler at older women, learn to stop saying stupid things right now, please. Because a lot of guys don't learn to stop saying stupid things until they're like my age, which is like, I'm old, okay? I'm like in my 50s. So learn, if you want to talk to older women, you have to learn to stop saying stupid things right now. Because older women are not going to put up with it. She's going to tear you a new one every time you step out of line, bro. Every time you step out of line. She's not going to put up with it. If she has any self-esteem, she's going to have her foot up your butt. She's not going to let you disrespect her for a second. No. She's going to have complete control over you and not let you do anything. So, learn not to say stupid stuff. Do not talk to her wrong. And no. So, older women are high maintenance. The ones with the self-esteem, anyway. She's not going to let you be stupid. Let's see what else. Okay. They're not going to be like, oh, do you know how old I am? No, bro. I wasn't going to admit how old I was. No way. I'm not stupid. I mean, I admit how old I am on my show because it's part of my show, but I don't, like, tell people unless I have to. Are you kidding me? No. But, I get around people my own age all the time, and, they don't know. Unless I say something. But yeah, I would get around people my age and they're like, well, by the time you're my age, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, how old are you? And they're like 40, and I'm like, I've got like, over 10 years on you. They're like, oh. How come you look so young? I go, I take really good care of myself. I said, I've had a horribly hard life, and I learned to turn it around. You have to just be smart and learn how to live right. Just be smart. And learn to laugh at stuff, because there's so much stuff that's just like so funny that you can't take any stuff off people either at the same time. You just can't. A lot of it is just learning not to take stuff off people. Learn what's important. But yeah, you just gotta like not take stuff off people, because they will try to put stuff on you, like real talk. So yeah, you're gonna approach somebody, and these older women, they really want to know that you're not going to financially leech off of them, and that you're not after their possessions, that you're not after the older woman experience. Because another thing they're worried about is that you just want to be with them for their sexual experience, because the sex is going to be better. So they think you're going to do all these sexual gymnastics and stuff like that, and then you're going to take what you've learned there and apply it in a relationship with a woman your age. But I'm going to tell you what, if you try to be with a woman your age after you're with an older woman, you're going to be so disappointed, bro. So good luck with that. But we do think that. We think you're trying to get your miles in with us and learn stuff with us. You can take it, and we basically think that you're trying to do stuff with us so you can take it and be with somebody your age. Just kind of use us so you can go and move on to somebody else. And we do think that. Because women basically think that men are using us anyway. And I know because men do that. But I mean, men feel like women are doing that to them. So I think everybody's afraid that everybody's doing that to everybody. I think it's kind of a thing that everyone's a little bit afraid of. So if you're saying, I like older women, it's just like, you just look like another predator. So, I know a lot of dudes that are just like crazy over older women. Like, what got you into older women, bro? And they're like, oh man, I had the biggest crush on my mom's best friend. She's so hot. She had the big ones, and I'm like, yeah, I hear that a lot. And how he was like a little boy and he used to try to flirt with his mom's, friend, and he liked this lady for just like the longest time. And, I hear about these, guys who had crushes on their teachers and stuff like that. And I remember when my son was like in the second grade, his teacher was so pretty. She's such a sweet lady. And he goes, Mom, I had, remember Mrs. So-and-so? And I'm like, yeah, she was so sweet and pretty. And he goes, then I found out she had a twin sister. And the twin sister came in and she was mean. I go, oh no. He goes, oh yeah. He goes, Mom, it's just like I couldn't stop thinking about it all year. And he was 7. He goes, so there was the good twin and the evil twin. I go, were they like identical twins? He goes, yes, and one was mean and one was nice. I go, that is just insane. And the lady was so pretty and sweet and such a good teacher, and she understood my son and appreciated his mind. And I mean, she was just a nice lady. I mean, it was nice to go in and do conference and stuff with her, and she was just a nice teacher and a nice lady. And I'm like, that's so funny. That's so funny. And my son, 7 years old, and just like, he loved going to school every day that year. But it's funny because she's the same kind of pretty that my son's wife is. But see what I'm talking about? So that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. That just cracks me up. But see, little boys, they're getting crushes, on grown women and stuff. So yeah, don't approach somebody the wrong way. Don't, if there's an age difference there, just concentrate on the individual, how much you like them. And you might just be one of those guys who's attracted to mature women. You might, you might enjoy, you might think people your age are petty. You might think people your age are shallow. You might just, you might like people from another generation. You know how sometimes you relate better to people from another generation? Like, I don't really relate to people from my generation very well. I mean, let me talk about the Generation X. We're all, like, really depressed. Myself included, bro. It's like, no. No, we're all, like, it was really a depressing time to be alive. It really was. I mean, we were all latchkey kids, and no one was watching us. It was really bad. It was just, we were all hiding in our house, kind of like now. Yeah, it was like not fun. So, then we all tried to go to the workforce. We couldn't find jobs. I can't, the only nice thing about it is that I survived all of it. I'm still here. I don't even know how. It's just really, it was just a bummer. So my generation really, I don't really have anything nice to say about it. So I kind of enjoy other people's generations. So I'm not really attached to my own generation as much. I've dated outside my generation probably more than I've dated in it. But I've dated like above my generation. I used to date older guys. So now I'm dating a millennial. Not just dating, I'm engaged to a millennial. Bro. Yeah, it's surreal. Like, I'm with a younger guy. But and he's just one of those dudes who likes older women. And I said, just say you like mature women. Just, I don't want to hear Beavis and Butthead in my mind. But he finds mature women hot. And he's like, well, the mature women are just hotter. They're just, and I said, well, they turn you on. You have a thing for older women. So there it is there. Just, the rest of you guys just need to stop saying that, though, because just the stuff that goes through our mind, and we think we think you're trying to make a come up, and we just think the worst. But women are always going to think the worst out of men, no matter what the age. We think you're up to no good. So whether you're 20, you're 30, you're 40, you're 50, and so on and so forth, we all think you're up to no good. So you got to watch what you say to us, the way you word things. And you just, you approach somebody and tell them, look, I noticed, you're really beautiful, you look really busy and everything like that, but I could not help but say, I think you're really attractive. I was wondering what you like to do for fun. Would you like to do something with me sometime? Or something like that. I mean, just, and if she's making a big deal out of your age, go, look, I don't know why age is such a big deal to you, but it's not to me. I just think you're really attractive. And put it like that. And when you just put it like that, it really isn't a big deal after all. Because at the end of the day, if that person's your twin flame, your souls are the same age. Your spirits are the same age, right? That's kind of how I look at it. Right? If you believe in all that stuff, which I do. So, it's not really a big deal. if you're meant to be with that person, if you get along with that person, you're clicking, big deal, right? Okay, otherworldlies, this was your dark mask diva, your goddess, during this super moon. Everybody keep an open mind, keep an open mind to change, okay? Everybody stay blessed. Everybody stay happy, healthy. All right. Good night, otherworldlies. Love you all.